Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and just pulling myself together real quick. I had a couple errands to run this morning, but I'm here ready to write. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I did not have time to brew a pot of coffee, so I grabbed some Tim Hortons while I was out, but I do plan on during this sprint to go brew a nice pot of coffee, and I'll let you know what kind when we come back. And today we have finally reached chapter 9, The Push. We are finishing writing the first act, which is super, super exciting. And we're going to talk about push a little bit. Comes after the plot twist. Hopefully, you put something in relevant to the story that has changed the direction of the character's mindset. Push. The character may be under the influence of someone or something. It's creating conflict that pushes the character to their breaking point. It incites change in the character, propelling the story forward into the second act. So, uh, that's what we're going to be working on today. If I can find my notebook here. What else did I want to say on that? Uh, the the push in chapter 9 leads to the second act. And so in the push we want to pull the reader in the push to carry them through to the second act. So we want to push the character to their limits to cause a drastic change in behavior, but it needs to be believable in the story. We want to challenge the character so the character progresses forward and the story propels forward. um, there are different ways to create the push after the plot twist moving into the second act. Um, you can create conflict that pushes the breaking point to incite the change in the character to propel it forward. As I said, you can put the character under the influence of someone or something to change their behavior. So this is a great place if you're having a character enter, or another character steps up and changes the dynamic or the influence on the character. That's actually what I'm working on today. Another character in the story is when she's jumping into the new world next week. She's going to be on her journey in the new world with someone unexpected, doing something unexpected. So I'm pretty excited. I know what I'm going to be working on today. I hope you do too. And there was also something else I wanted to share. You want to make sure the character is invested in the goal, and to make it worth the conflict, the obstacles, and how so in the end there's a reason the character has to go through this and move on and complete something. So uh, when you're writing the plot, you want to make sure you're writing about how the character gets in and out of the obstacles. So just something to think about. We have an hour today. We are probably only going to get 2 sprints in because it is Thursday, promptly after prompt coffee. Heather Dewey Pettit on her channel. She'll be streaming at noon to 2 writing sprints, and I hope to see you there. So, on that note, let's get the timer up and ready. I am definitely going to go brew some coffee real quick, and then I will be right back to my document, ready to go, making progress to finish the first act. And I hope your writing is coming along as well. And we will start this timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. So, how did everybody do? I actually wrote a little bit, 3 lines into a next page. So, one whole double space page and about 3 lines in the next page. I'm feeling really good about the process. I hope you don't hear that ding. It's my washer yelling at me. So, not now. So, I hope you're having a good Thursday and being productive. Um, I'm trying my best. I was a little bit in my own feelings this morning, so I'm trying my best to keep my day running smoothly. It's almost the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday. So that'll be good. It'll just be a recap of the week and writing with friends. So if you're interested in joining on stream tomorrow, the link will be in the chat. And we'd love to see you on screen with writing with friends tomorrow for writing sprints. And I hope you'll join us. And let's see. Hi, Heather. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you stopped in. I hope you're still streaming promptly after this at 12 o'clock. And that'll be fun. I'll be ending by 12 and moving over to watch your stream. Should be nice today. And we are at that point of the day where we pick our writing prompt to see what goes on. So this should be interesting. You can use this, you cannot use this. If you're not working on the same 3-act structure example that I am, and you're just being productive, that's great. Maybe you want to write a little poem or a little side story, anything to just kind of get your mind working in the writer mindset. So here we go. So I can't see what they are. Oh, I'm nervous. What's today? Flesh eating bacteria. Flesh eating bacteria. So these are actually working out pretty good for my story, considering I'm writing a sci-fi type story, fantasy kingdom type story. So I think I can use that somewhere. We will see. You know, we want to torment our characters a little bit while we're getting them to the point they need to be at. And again, today we are writing the push to Act 2, which will start next week on Tuesday, which is great. So I don't know what you're working on, but I'm going to continue to work on this story and make sure I'm developing the story over the next few days when I'm off, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, still working on the story and trying to get everything ready for Act 2. Feel free to let me know what you're working on. You can feel free to share your last line if you want. Let me see if I'm going to share mine. I don't want to give too much names and stuff. I'll skip names. I'll just read this last little part then. The light in the room dimmed, and Blank had a new influence over her. Under Blank's spell, her power had grown to its greatest strength yet. A shallow voice spoke in her mind. I will be with you always, and I will guide the way. Wait till you are led to the water's edge, and we will begin the journey together. And some other minor characters are meeting up also, because it is about 3 different kingdoms gathering together, along with these 3 sisters defeating this common enemy of all their worlds. So I think after I get the story out, then I'll work on more world building also. I'm just trying to get the story in my head out on the document, which would be nice. And I hope you're doing that too. I do want to remind you today on Thursday, we are only doing 2 sprints in this round because Heather Dewey Pettit will be on, and I'd like to watch hers on Thursdays. She streams every Thursday at noon. Hi, Lena. She says, I'm working on self-edits for my first novel, trying to finesse what scenes I need and don't need. Gotcha. That can be very, very challenging, and editing can be very hard. I wish I had the book down here. Maybe I'll get a next sprint that I can recommend. I picked up a book called Self-Editing for Fiction Authors, and maybe I'll go grab it and show you. I found a lot of stuff in that book very useful. So, Heather, Lena, you ready to rock on? We'll get our second sprint in and move along and get these words in. I hope you have a productive Thursday, and I will get the timer up. Are you ready? In five, four, three, two, one, sprint. I'm going to go see if that coffee's done yet, and I will be right back and back to work. Don't forget to save. So how did we do on that second sprint? I'm cruising right along today. I'm doing a little over a page each 20 minutes, which is really good, which means I'm focused. Feel free to share your last line. I know I've shared a little bit today. And Lena says, I think I'm actually reading that. Title sounds familiar. Um, yep, it's right here. Self-Editing for Fiction Writers by Rennie Brown and Dave King. Found this very helpful, and also found this book helpful. It says Great Stories Don't Write Themselves: Criteria-Driven Strategies for More Effective Fiction by Larry Brooks. And it says plotter or pantser, that's not the right question. So I found that book very helpful also. And there's so many great craft writing books out. I know I can't think of it who right now, but there is something going on where everybody's sharing their favorite craft writing books and their non favorite craft writing books. As soon as I think of it, I'll come back and link it into the video. So that's cool. Heather's getting ready for her stream, which starts in about a little less than 10 minutes. So hope to see you over there on Heather Dewey Pettit's channel. She says, same with me. I had a bit of a rough start today. Yes, it seems to be a pattern for me. It is what it is. And we just keep smiling, keep moving on and doing what we got to do, right? And try to deal with things and talk them out and find solutions, right? It's been a couple years like that, I think. But I don't know. Every day is different, right? And you're welcome for the sprints. And I hope to see you here tomorrow on Let's Write Together on Fridays. Like I said, if you would like to join, I will have the link in the uh, chat once I'm up. And you're more than welcome to join on screen to do some writing sprints together. So that would be wonderful. And you're welcome also. Thank you. That is the book I'm reading, and I'll have to check out the other one. Yeah, there's so many great writing books, and you can always find something useful. And sometimes even reading the same book a few times can be very useful. And I'm going to wrap it up today. Again, Thursdays we do usually about 2 sprints because Heather's channel starts at 12. And I do want to wrap it up with today's quote. I hope you stay productive. This week's quotes are by Virginia Woolf. And today's quote is: "For it would seem her case proved it, that we write, not with the fingers, but with the whole person. The nerve which controls the pen winds itself about every fiber of our being, threads the heart, pierces the liver." And I really like the quotes by Virginia Woolf. There's so many great ones. So if you like some inspirational writer quotes, definitely check out Virginia Woolf. And I hope you guys have a great Thursday. We're almost to Friday. And it's gonna be a weekend. So I'll probably just veg out tomorrow night and chill out and watch some old movies, and I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of time tomorrow and the whole weekend and for a while, so that should be great. Have a great day, and I'll see you over at Heather Dewey Pettit. Bye, everybody.